do some reading, some writing, and some math too. We will play outside, we have to stay home, and that's how it is. We'll have a great day, a great day, a great day today. We'll have a great day, a great day, a great day today. Good afternoon, boys and girls. So, this is my second time trying to do this today because something kind of silly happened earlier. I was sitting by my fireplace and I had everything all ready and set to go, and I looked out the window and a bird got kind of close to my window. And you know what happened? A bird pooped on my window. Like a lot. And I got really distracted because I couldn't figure out how the bird could get this close to the window without crashing. And then I kind of started to giggle. And then, poop's not funny. It's just like scientific, right? Because it's your body doing its job, and that was the bird's doing its job. I just didn't expect it to be in my window, so that was kind of silly. So I started again, and here I am. How are you today? Are you feeling in the red zone? Are you feeling in the green zone? Are you in the blue zone? Are you in the yellow zone? It's just tricky, isn't it? It's hard to be away from each other. But it is so great for me to see your work on Raz Kids and IXL and see all the work that you've been doing on Seesaw. And I know some other friends are doing some reading at home and just playing really hard. And work just looks different right now, and that's okay. So just keep on keeping on. But I have something really cool to show you today. So I'm going to set Ramona over here. And you might have noticed who is in the truck today. Let's see, can you peek over my shoulder? You see the fire. It's like my special effects with the fire coming out of my head. I have a kindergarten teacher and fire comes out of her head. Yeah, that's me, the teacher with fire. Anyway, I sit here because I like it a lot. It's one of my favorite places in my home. But do you guys peek over and see what's in the truck today? Who's in there today? Oh my goodness, we know this guy. It's Henrik, and look at that. This is one of the things. Well, I've been missing you guys so much. This is one of the things that has really helped me continue to think about how you're growing, because guess what? I tell you all the time, you're still growing even if you're not at Aquila School. Even if you're not with Mrs. Haen and Mrs. Hokinson every day, you are still growing. And so I told you I was planting a sunflower for each one of you. And the next time I see you, which might be a little bit, I'm going to give you this pot. And remember when they started like a tiny, tiny seed? Look at how tall Henrik is growing here. And he's got some decorations on his pot, and his name is on his pot. So I thought this morning, instead of doing a share or another song, I thought you might all like to see what your pots look like. So here's Henrik's pot. And Molly helped me bring them all into the living room. And here's Ceresa's pot. And I noticed something about Ceresa's pot. All of a sudden, a secret little sunflower popped up in Ceresa's. And there's actually another little thing in there too that might have come with the soil that I got. Who knows? Let's see who's here. Oh, it's Alondra. Look at Alondra. And Alondra's got a third set of her seeds starting to grow in her pot also. There's a tiny little set of seeds right there. Or not seeds, silly me. A set of leaves. You guys, look at Noelle. Oh my goodness, she is growing tall too. Now, is it okay that some of them are different sizes? Is that okay? Are we different sizes? For sure. And do we all grow at different rates? For sure. And that's one example we can learn from these plants too, that they don't all look the same. They're the all same kind of flower, just like we're all same humans, but they're not growing at the same rate, and that's okay. And they all will be beautiful, and they will all in turn and stretch their leaves to the sun when it becomes warm enough for them to get to go outside. Look at this guy. Look at moi. Look at him in there. He's starting to get his second set of seeds as well. Who else do I have? Look at Felix. There's Felix. Felix is getting a third set of leaves as well. I'm going to slide this over. I've got some more kids coming. Here is, we know this girl. There's Sabrina. Look at how tall you're growing, Sabrina. Look at Mason. Mason is growing really tall too. Now, what's interesting about this is sometimes they look a little different because the levels of dirt are different in the pots. And so Simon's is just about as tall as some other ones, but his level of dirt is a little different in his pot. Ooh, here's Evelyn. There she is. Evelyn, your leaves look very shiny today. Who else do we have? Oh, I'm going to slide this bucket over here. Here comes Penny. Look at you, Penny. You're getting your third set of leaves as well. Look at Zainab. Hopefully by the time she makes it back from Pakistan, she'll be able to put this in some soil outside. Abraham had something special happen to his too. All of a sudden, when I planted this in this pot, another plant popped up as well. We'll have to see if that's a sunflower too. Pretty cool, Abraham. Let's see. Louis, look at you. Oh man, what a smiley guy you are in that picture. Louis, you're about to get your third set of leaves as well. I've got more. Oh my goodness, look at Aubriana. Look at her, she's getting her third set of leaves also. Milo also had an incredible thing happen in his. He had an extra plant pop up as well. Pretty cool. Miguelito, it happened to you too, Miguel. Another flower popped up and it just lost its seed coat. That's pretty special. Amelia is about to get her third set of leaves. Wow, Amelia, you're taller than your picture. And here's Molly. Molly's getting her second set of leaves, and then her third set of leaves is popping up right in the middle there. That's cool, Molly. Now, Molly's dirt is really tall, so if Molly's was lower, it would be shorter, but hers is really tall. Who else do I have here? Nelson. Hi, Nelson. Look at you. Let's see. Nelson's getting his second set of seeds, or I'm sorry, leaves. They're opening up and spreading. Pretty cool. And now Aiden's dirt is a little bit low, but I just noticed this morning that Aiden, your seed coat is popping off and your leaves are opening up. And only this morning you had two sets of leaves. Now you have 3, which is really exciting. And Denor, look at you, Denor. Denor, wow, have you gotten tall all of a sudden? And these leaves, you can't see them very carefully, but they have a little bit of fuzz to them. And when they get outside, they are going to stretch towards the sun to soak up all that great sun so that they continue to grow as a plant. Now, you remember what I told you, that plants need things to grow. They need, what's one of the things they need? They need dirt, and they need room to grow, and they need water, and they need a light source. Now, right now, the light source are the light bulbs in my dining room because it isn't warm enough for us to put them outside. But pretty soon, in a couple weeks, the fear of frost is going to be gone. I'm going to be able to put you guys outside. You're going to get so tall, and your roots are going to come out of these little holes in the bottom here. Pretty cool. Well, I'm glad you got to see yourselves, and I'm glad you got to see how happy it makes me, because even if I don't get to see you every day, I get to see you every day. So that's really fun for me. I will think about you today when I give you guys your water, and just like a baby, I can only give you guys a certain amount of sunlight every single day through the light bulbs that you guys are under. You saw those in the dining room. And so I give you 10 squirts of water with my water bottle, and then at nighttime I turn the lights off. And in the morning when I come downstairs to have my coffee, I turn the lights back on and I say hello to each and every one of you. So I hope it smiles. I hope it gives you a smile to think about Mrs. Haen here, still watching you grow every single day. So you have a good one, and I'll see you tomorrow.